Good afternoon, iCyber golfers. We are going to play a sim golf tour today. So, gonna play the Forward Auto Putt Tour, the Sony Open. So this is the one that's actually going on today, right now. So at 6 p.m., I believe. I don't even know what time it is right now, but I know it starts at 6 p.m. Central. It's hosted in Hawaii, and it's kicking off. So we're aligned with the PGA schedule as of starting, basically today. So I'm going to play round one. If I have enough time, I'll go ahead and play round two as well from the Forward Auto Putt Tour. And then I'll likely save the Web Auto Putt Tour for tomorrow or for this weekend. So let me get logged into the Simulator Golf Tour, the Forward Auto Putt, and we'll get it going here. So going to click play round one. Looks like the course conditions are stroke play. The Forward Auto Putt Tour is hosted on the red tees. They have Saturday pins. Looks like the gimmies, as always, are auto putt fixed. So 10-foot radius is going to give you a 1-putt. 40-foot or in is going to give you a 2-putt. Anything beyond that is going to give you a 3-putt. Mulligans are always off, as you guys know. So let's go look at the course setup. The course setup today is greens are normal, fairways are normal, elevation 10 feet, that doesn't affect us at all. Stimp is 11, and the wind is calm. So let's get this round started. Play. All right. I did take one practice round on this course just because I've never played it before. So just wanted to kind of get familiar with what the holes look like. The one thing I will tell you is the holes are very tight in terms of the fairways. Very tight, very tucked in. The greens, they were running fast, so I set them at course conditions, and I noticed the greens were running pretty fast, even for basically for the stimp that they were set at. So did notice that. But anyway, like I said, hopefully we do well. On my first go at it, I shot a plus 11. So if I can shoot better than that during this simulator golf tour round, then I mean I'll call it a victory. Don't really know how I'm going to do. Don't know how the rest of the world's going to do. But this is a pretty difficult course. I know that after playing it for the first time. So we'll see how it goes. Really hoping to keep my streak alive of kind of finishing up there in the upper 1/3 portion of all the players that are playing. Been kind of consistently around the 30th position for the Web Tour and almost like 20 and under for the Forward Tour. So really just looking forward to hopefully keeping that momentum, keeping that scoring down. So again, I guess it really just depends on how the field does to where I actually finish, but all I can focus on is, what I can control, and that's this particular round right now. So let's go ahead and get it started once it loads up. I know this first one's a pretty interesting one. It's pretty tight in terms of trees right and left, so we're going to hit the J key just to start off with, and we're going to aim out slightly to the left center of the fairway. Try to hug those trees and bring it back to the middle. That's the play here. So 3-wood, hole number 1, Simulator Golf Tour, the Sony Open. Caught it low, but it is gonna whip. Alrighty, it's gonna get us in the fairway. Wasn't a good, in terms of getting in the air, but hey, I can play it from there. So 195, that's actually a good look at the pin. The first time I played it, I was tucked behind the trees on the right-hand side, so I couldn't really take a shot at the green. This is a par 5, so I mean, even taking a shot right now is going to be a little bit, of a challenge. But we're going to go at it just because of where we are. We want to get closer, get into some nice little wedge territory. So we're going to play it right here off the bunker. Try to keep it straight if we can. I noticed my shot was starting to flatten out a little bit more, so not so dramatic. Let's just see what happens here for shot number 2. Happy with that contact. There's the cut. You guys can see it's not as dramatic. I mean, but it still has a little bit of a sway to it. So we hit that one 190. That's going to leave us 58 yards. So good little pin position there. Good little. Let's take a look at the green. I did notice that the greens were running pretty fast, so as long as we land on that top shelf, we should be okay. So 58 yards. That's a weird one for me. I'm going to go ahead and take the lob wedge. I'm not going to play a full lob wedge. This one is a 77-yard club. I'm going to set it up basically 1 inch in front of the red dot. That is something that I did come across in with Skytrack, so did kind of reach out to them. They did recommend that when I'm hitting a lob wedge, to actually move it about 1 inch in front of the red dot there. So I've consistently been practicing like that, and it seems to be working, so gonna stick with that. I'm gonna set up more for a draw. Gonna aim a little bit more this direction, see if I can get this draw again to kind of feed back over towards the pin. So let's go. All right, lob wedge. Happy with that. Hopefully I didn't leave it too far out. Yeah, it's really good. So there it is, drawing. Just out of auto putt territory. That's going to 3-putt us, unfortunately, but that was a really good shot. Really happy with the shot shape. The 60-yard shot is just, it's a weird one for me because the lob wedge goes too far. The 58-degree doesn't really, you know, it kind of stops at around the 50-yard mark before it gets kind of wonky, but we started off with a bogey, but I have to be happy with the way we attacked that. So we had a really good drive, a really good approach. Just did not capitalize on the that second approach shot, or the third shot rather. So we're going to stick with what's been working. We're going to aim just slightly over the water, try to bring it back into the fairway at that 200, 190 yard mark, somewhere around there. Again, just focus on contact, follow through, keep it all simple like we've been doing for the last couple of playthroughs. That's good. I think I got across it, so hopefully that cuts. That's actually going straight. I don't think that's going to be in the water, guys. So I'm going to have to actually take a penalty on this right where it went out. I'm going to drop the ball right there. We'll be playing my third shot, so really got to get aggressive here now. This is a par 4. We're going to have to actually take a 3-wood at it. That's the only play we have here. Didn't want to be doing this early on, but gonna have to. So let's aim it just on the right side of the left side of the fairway. See if we can get it up there. Don't want to make this a bloody mess from the very beginning. Otherwise, it's just going to be pretty much trying to play catch up the entire time. Okay, let's see if we can get out of this one and move on. So looking to hit this 3-wood, clear the water, try to get it onto the green. That's the approach we want. Happy with the contact. Let's see where that ends up. There's the curve. Okay, we're going to be probably in the bunker. Okay. That curve was dramatic, but I was hitting out of the rough. So we have a 33-yard chip out of the sand. Looking to hopefully land this in that gimme circle. Otherwise, we're going to have quite a bit of bogeys to start off hole number 1 and 2. So let's see if we can get out of the sand first of all, and then get it into that at least the 2-putt ring. 33 yards. Yeah, let's take a good swing at it. Happy with that. See if we got it. Didn't get it all the way there. Wow. Okay, that sand must have really held me up there. So 12 yards now. This is a par 4. This is our 5th shot. Yeah, we want to get it in that little gimme circle for this. That should be a good one right there. Should be in the gimme circle. You can see the rollout though. It does kind of hit the green and rolls. That's going to give us a 6. That's a double bogey. So we're at +3 after 2. Not terribly bad, but certainly want to minimize those bogeys, double bogeys. But this is a pretty tough course. So I was not kidding when I said, you know, I gave it a run and I got +11 on my first playthrough. So let's see if we can just at least better that score. All right, 3-wood. Try to play that fade, get it back in the fairway. Go from there. Happy with that. That's a good shot. Very little cut, but it's going to be back in the fairway. Be able to play that next shot. Yeah, very good. 190 yards. Happy with the contact. The most I guess intimidating part about this course is all the water that's there. So there's a lot. There's a lot of water, I tell you that. 134, 139 to the back of the pin. I can probably play a 9 up there. It's up 6, so that's more like 136. I'm going to go ahead and play an 8. Just see if we can run it up there. I'd rather be on the back of the green than in the front, so play this 8-iron into the pin. Hit it a little bit thin, but I did hit it straight. A little bit of fade. Might work out for me. Okay, we're going to be chipping from there. But that's doable for par if we can land it in that circle. Very delicate little chip coming up right here. It's just 7 yards. And this does run, so just want to drop it onto the green and let it run into that circle. Happy with that. That should do it. There's the run, and you guys see it moved and I barely touched that. So gonna have to make sure we control that distance control. Did stop the bleeding, so there's a par. 136 up 8. This is basically an 8-iron again, but we do have to make contact with it. That's the important part. Can't be hitting these things thin. Need to actually get the full club. All right, so let's set up for a draw. See if we can get this up there on the green. Happy with that. It's going to go out to the right a little bit, I believe, and come back. Yep, slightly. Stay in, sit down. Should be okay there for par. All right, nice little approach. On, and then on to the next one. Alrighty, what do we have here? 347 yards. You guys can see how pinched in this is on the left-hand side. So we are going to take our 3-wood and we're going to play it. Try to get it just off of the tree line and bring it back. Rather start it a little straighter though, to be honest with you, so the trees don't come into play. So that's what we're going to try to do. That was a good shot. Let's see if we got it. Yep, that's perfect. See how we basically skirted the tree line and brought it back over. That's a really good drive. Par 4, we needed that. So now we have 154 to get to the pin. That's going to be a 7-iron. And my 7-iron, I have been pulling it, so I'm going to aim slightly to the right. Play this 7-iron into the pin. Hopefully we can get it on the green and just move on. Alrighty, 7-iron. That's what we want right there. Great contact. Across my body, but again, there we go. Out to in, so we got a fade off of it. Look at that. It's going to bounce through, but hey, that's a great shot. It's going to be right on the fringe, so we can chip back. Little 7-yard chip. More importantly, that contact was right on. Just a little delicate chip like we did a second ago. Get it in that gimme circle and move on. There's the run out. Look at that. I never chip out. I said that earlier. I never chip out. Got one for you in a tournament round. Chipped it out. I never chip out on GS Pro. Let me be specific. I've done it quite a bit on the SkyTrack course play, but never that I can recall on a GS Pro round. So awesome, especially in a tournament round. Goes a long way. So let's continue with the momentum. Play it out here towards the bunker. Try to bring it back and then make our next play at it. We do want to be on the left-hand side if possible, just to eliminate the trees. So see if we can get it there. 3-wood. Oh, I topped that one. Let's see if it spins. Yeah, good news is I got some cut on it, so it's going to come back. It'll be all right. Straightened out. 170-ish. It's par 4. We still got a ways to go. 184, up 4. We're going to take a 5-iron at this. I haven't played a 5-iron in a while, so we're going to play it slightly over to the left. Maybe one more little tick, just because I have not played a 5-iron in a while, and it does tend to fade on me. But let's see if we can get this in the air, get it close to the pin, and keep this positive streak going. Hit it a little bit thin, came across it, but that's going to work out because we do have a little cut back to the, we're going to be in the bunker. Okay, we'll be chipping out of there, but very happy with the contact. They do position these bunkers in great spots to protect the hole, so got to be conscious of that. 12 yards, we want this up and out of this bunker into that gimme circle, so let's get it out of the bunker. 58 degree here. I think we got it up and out. Let's see. Yep, let's see if we settle. Excellent, that's a good save for par. Got a good round going so far. Let's see if we can maintain that. There are some difficult holes coming up, and the 3-wood does need to be working for me. So 128 down 5. We're going to take a 9-iron at that. See if we can land it on the green. This is a 130 club, 124 to 130. So this is the right club for this distance. See if we can get it on the green. Great contact. I did pull it across my body, so it is going to go slightly. Okay, good. I did it out to in, so that caused some fade. Should land in the 2-putt territory. Roll out for me. That is a par. We'll take that. Moving along on this round. I did record the one earlier, but I've just deleted it because I got a good feel for it, and since I'm playing it pretty much back to back, I felt like that was good enough. I didn't need that practice round to be recorded. Rather spend my cycles here on the tournament round. So what we're looking to do is carry it over that tree and bring it back to the center of the fairway. Got it under it. It's going to be in the air. We did get the cut over the tree into the center of the fairway. Man, I like when I can say it and it actually comes to fruition. That just means that I'm getting a little more confident with this swing, getting a little confident with all these clubs. 108. This is it's pretty much 108 flat. I say we take a pitching wedge at it. I know 100 yards is my approach wedge, but again, would like to be on the green if possible. So we're going to take a pitching wedge. Got it. Nice contact across my body. Should be hopefully in single putt or double putt territory. So that should par us. We should be good there. Okay. Nice little run there going on. Okay, this one was really difficult just because of the, you got the driving range on one side, which is very intimidated, by the way. Let's go ahead and hit J key. We're going to play it right off this bunker and try to bring it back. Oh, that's the play. Try to bring it back off that bunker. I was able to do it earlier in the practice round. Let's see if we can keep that going here in the tournament round. So 3-wood. Got it. I think we got it. There's the cut away from the fence. I'm sorry, away from the netting. Yeah, that's a good one. Happy with that. Again, you guys know my superstition. We hit that ball really well. Let's go ahead and hit it again. I'm going to aim it. Yeah, right here. That's good. So just again, right along that fence line. Looking to start this more off to the right though. So let's see if we can start it off more to the right. All right, let's go. We did. Okay, I felt it a little bit open. Good. That's it. That's what we wanted right there. Might be in the rough, but I played that exactly how I wanted. Away from that net, given how close we were. So now we have 62 yards. Again, this is a weird club for me. up 4. So I have to take the lob wedge, unfortunately. I mean, that's the club that I need to play for this distance. So gonna just try to make it a little simpler swing. I'm in the rough, so maybe that'll have some impact to this shot, but let's just see if we can land it on there. So put it an inch in front of the red dot, according to SkyTrack. Let's aim for that draw. Let's just do a 3/4 swing. We're in the rough though, so it's gonna need all the power to get out of here. We wanna clear that bunker as well. So let's go ahead and take a run at it. Check that out. If you guys caught that on video, I almost landed in this little pot over here, but mission accomplished. That's called holding your concentration through the swing. I yanked the net, yanked the ball, almost made it over here in this flower pot behind me. So the joys of playing outside. I do feel a lot freer out here though. Don't feel confined like I did inside with the 3-wood. So in my practice round, I hit a 6-iron this direction, but I was not able to, I turned it too much. So I'm gonna aim slightly more this direction, play the same shot, a 6-iron, but with the draw, and see if I can get it to turn into the fairway. Again, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm gonna line up for. That's what my backswing and my through swing are gonna do. Let's just see if we can bring this shot into this tournament. So let's go. 6-iron. Got it thin, but I think we got the right shot shape. We did. There's the draw. That's perfect. That is perfect. 170 yards. We got the draw. You guys will see that it kind of curved back towards the tree line. 127 yards. That is good. I didn't even catch all of that, so could have gone further. 127, that's going to be our 9-iron. We just hit this shot a few seconds ago on another par 3. So let's go ahead and stick with that ball. That ball did us good. Looking to play that 9. Just want to play it at the pin here. So gonna line up pretty square. Maybe play a little draw on it, but just want to get it onto the green. That's it. That's a straight shot. In to out. Must have got some draw on it. It's okay. We're going to be pin high with the chance to chip right up on it. So we'll take our 58 degree, see if we can get this little 11-yard chip and get it done. All right, 11 yards. Get it in the circle. That's the objective. It should do it. There's the run out. Let's sit down. Okay, we are safe. All right, that's a really nice looking scorecard right there. Let's see if we can keep it that way. I'm gonna stick with that Callaway with the circle on it. 158, this plays 160. So let's see here, 148. I'm gonna play a 7-iron into this. Earlier I played a 8 and it ran through to the back. So I'm gonna see if this 7-iron is the right call. I'm gonna line up for the draw and play this 7-iron into this pin. That's great contact. See if we got it. This is going right at it. That's a great shot. Stay on the green, and that's a par. That's excellent. Really happy with that. So I'm gonna remember that for the next round. I'm gonna probably need to use the same methodology. I'm gonna take the 3-wood, aim it this direction, and try to keep it in the left or left center is what I want. That's our target, left or left center. Okay. It's okay if we start this off to the left-hand side and bring it back. Just don't want too much of a severe fade back over. All right, 3-wood. Got it, got to cross it. So it's gonna go out to the, yep, that's a perfect one. Didn't put too much cut on it. So it's gonna stay near the center. That's great. 200 yards, 190 yards. Very consistent. 167, up 1, up 3, that's 170. We're gonna play a 6-iron into this pin position. This is my 170 club. If it runs and we make pure contact, That's what we want to do. 6 iron. Got it, but I did get draw on it, so it's going to go to the... Yeah, I felt that. I pulled that big time. Don't hit that and bounce back. Oh, look at this. That's great. Sometimes having the tournament set up with the booths, those are lifesavers. So caught that on camera, which is cool. I hit the camera tower, used it as a reverse spin back towards the green. That's pretty simple, right? 26 yards. Let's carry it there. That's the important part. Carry it 26 yards. I think we got it. Was happy with the contact. Did not. I got under it too much. So that's going to double. It's going to be a 5. Yeah, it's going to be my bogey. Should have hit a little harder. But hey, saved it. You know, in terms of it could have been a lot worse. Alrighty, see the 13th hole? Yeah, let's see if we can keep it together here. Gonna aim this direction slightly. Try to bring it back into the center and then play from there. So let's go. 3-wood. Got all of that one. This is a nice cut back over. Yeah, very good. Should be okay. Yeah, pretty good shot right there. Just a par 5. Yeah, scoring opportunity if we can drive it closer to the pin. 128, 140. I think let's take a smart approach here. The problem is I've been hitting into that weird range, so this might sound a little wild, but I'm going to play, I'm actually going to play a 9-iron. And then hopefully we're playing an approach wedge or another 9-iron. So a little bit of a strategy change here. Just I didn't like being stuck with that 60-yard shot and didn't have a real club for it. So let's see if this works out. So 9-iron and then maybe another 9-iron. There's one. See if we got it. We're looking to get this 120-ish, 130 yards. Yeah, it's good. 123. Let's see what we have left now. 114. Okay, so that's going to be a pitching wedge. Let's take this pitching wedge and just dial it in and get there. Might have to make these adjustments because I did not like having that lob wedge at a weird distance in my hand. Rather have one of these clubs that I know I can hit 100 yards, 112 yards. So let's take this pitching wedge and put it up there. Great contact, great line. Did not realize I pulled it that much though. Gonna have to make sure I keep that in. That's gonna be a 3-putt. Man. Okay. This is that where you make mental notes for the next round and you make adjustments. That's what this is gonna end up being. If you guys have seen me play these before, my first round usually has bogeys. My second round has a lot more pars just because I played this course at least once and feel like I know where I need to be shooting it. So take the 3-wood, see if we can get it over in the fairway, and we'll go from there. That's low. It's going to be a burner. I think I hit the same exact shot last time. Okay, unfortunately, that's going to block me out. I cannot make a run at the pin because I'm pinched behind. I'm going to have to go this direction. Again, this is strategy, so I can probably play it 9-iron. We can play a 9-iron this direction with some draw on it to get it around the tree line there. And that's the only shot we actually got. And we're even kind of tempting it here because that tree line is kind of hanging over, so might need to open it up a little bit more. Yeah. Well, somewhere over here. Yeah, so that's what we're going to try. Again, this could go anywhere, so we're really looking to try to clear the tree line first. So we're going to aim it out to the right and try to bring it back. That's the play with the draw shot. And I don't draw the 9 very well, so we'll see. As long as I can get in the air, we'll be okay. Okay, I got it. Let's see if we got it through the trees. We did, I believe. Do have some draw on it. I think we'll have a look now from there. So unfortunately we had to waste a shot. 112, that's gonna be a pitching wedge. We're in the rough, up 4. This might be more of a 9, to be honest with you, just because of the lie penalty and it's uphill. So we're gonna take a 9 at it. There's my Callaway ball. Get this one out. Let's play this shot into the green. Looking to hopefully land it close, because don't want to go on a bogey run here. All right, 9 iron. It's going to go out to the right. Saw it. Yep. It's going to be okay, though, I think. That's how you do it. Sit down. That's how you do it, guys. That was really, really aggressive, but we were able to save par. Again, got to trust your clubs. Got to know when to club up. We were able to stop the bleeding. That was a really good approach into the gimme circle for a 1-putt par. 15th hole. This one looks pretty interesting as well. I think we're going to need to go with we're going to go with the 6. I think a 3 is a little too aggressive, so we're going to go with the 6 iron. Try to get it down there, and then possibly another 6 or a 5. Okay, we want all the contact here with the 6 iron. We want to get it down there and drive it. We got it. I felt that. Solid. It's going to flare out a little bit to the right, but I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be in the rough, though, so that's going to calculate into our swing a little bit. 189. Yeah, man, might have just missed an opportunity there. So going to have to take the 5 iron. Going to have to catch it clean. And we're still probably going to be just a little bit underneath the hole. So just what we have to do. It's almost worth taking the 3-wood, but I feel like if we make good contact with the 5 iron, this is probably our better shot. That's what we want to do, 5 iron. Got all of that. Let's see where it ends up. Okay, we got the fade coming back to the pin. This is going to be a great shot. Unfortunately, it's going to 3-putt us. Didn't run it up enough, but really happy with that contact. So we got another bogey. But again, that was great. That was a great approach. Alrighty. What do we have here? Par 4. Same approach. I think this time we're not going to be so relaxed. We're going to go ahead and take the 3-wood, try to get it beyond that little corner so we have an approach. Let's take this 3-wood, drive it down there. I think we got it. It was very solid. Yep, off the tree line. There it is. Let's see if we can cut that corner. I think we played that perfect. Pushed it out into the fairway. 141 left, straight shot. So I would call that a success. It's up 1, so we're going to play an 8 iron here. 8 iron into the pin. Let's go. Hit a little thin and across my body. Let's see where that ends up. It's going to end up on the left-hand side in the bunker. It's a nice little chip out of there, though. It's on an upslope. Not too terribly difficult, but we do want to get it into 1-putt zone if we can. So I'm going to have to punch this out. It's 17 yards. Let's get it up there. Hit a little flat. Might help me, actually. There we go. Got it into the 1-putt zone. Saved par. Let's take that as a win. Only got 1 bird here, so it would be good to get another bird before the round is over. 139 up 1. That is an 8 iron. Yep, 8 iron. Let's go. Great contact. Pulls it across my body, though. Gonna have to turn this. Yeah, that would have been a good shot. We're gonna be chipping from there. Try to save par. Gonna have to line that up. How far did that fly? That flew in game. It carried 141. Yeah, that was a good club. Just offline. So I'm gonna have to line that one up a little more to the right next time. Let's try to fly this 24 yards. Got a lot of contact on it. It is off to the, man, didn't save it. Okay, now, well, I mean, we could chip out. We've done this before, right? We did it one time. Maybe we can do it again. 5 yards. Let's see if we can get one. Another one. Nope. And it went out of this. So it's going to be a 2-putt. So that's going to be a double. So just like that. We had a good little run going there, and just like that, we kind of let it go from underneath us. Alrighty, what do we have here? The 18th. This is going to require a good 3-wood right off the tee box. Gonna have to put it right on the edge of this bunker and then bring it over. So let's go 3-wood. Anywhere in the fairway is good out of that bunker. We don't want to be in the bunker. Great turn. Great shot. Away from the bunker. Center of the fairway. That'll work. Gonna have another 3-wood at it. We're gonna play it again over the right side. Try to go over this little tree and bring it back to the center. So let's go. 3-wood. 18th hole, Sony Open, round 1. A little bit open, but went away from the hazard. Now we should have a nice little chip in. I hope it's not that weird 60-yard shot. Should have maybe paid attention to that. Okay, 93 yards. I think we can do that. It's going to be a approach wedge. Yeah, because it's up 4. So we can take an approach wedge at this. This, for the longest, was my lights out club. Let's see if it can do the same for me to finish this round off. So looking for a lights out shot here. Just want to aim it out to the right. Finish the ball somewhere in the center would be perfect. Then I know that we're right on target. So approach wedge. That was great. It finished exactly where I wanted it to. Pulled it a little bit more than I wanted, I guess. Distance flew, man. 108. Okay, gonna have to remember that. Now the save, 24 yards. Sheesh. See if we can land it in there and save this. Otherwise, we'll be going into the second round plus 8. All right, let's go. 24 yards up 3. It's like 27. Just got to get it there. Sit down. It's going to roll right through. Man. All right. That's going to 2-putt us, I believe. 4, 5, 6. Going to finish with the bogey. That's going to be plus 8. All right. So there's round 1 under our belt. Let's go ahead and close this out. All right, guys. I'll go ahead and wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.